now give the floor to the distinguished representative of Pakistan, who will be our last speaker for this afternoon.
Excellencies, co-chairs, today developing countries face a great finance divide, estimated at $4 trillion annually. They have been hit by multiple crises without support from an unjust global financial system. 59 countries are in some form of debt distress. ODA is being cut by donors. Climate finance obligations remain unmet, and climate and development finance is increasingly being double counted. We welcome the elements paper prepared by the co-facilitators for the forthcoming 4th International Conference on Financing for Development. As a member of the Bureau of the Preparatory Committee, Pakistan will promote an ambitious and action-oriented outcome centered around the following objectives. 1. Concrete and time-bound targets for fulfilling the 0.7% ODA target and transparent monitoring arrangements for ODA measurement. 2. Concrete timelines for monitoring progress on implementation by the MDBs of the Capital Adequacy Framework recommendations, scheduling of capital increases, and scaling up of and expanding access to concessional finance. 3. Expediting the rechanneling of 50% of STRs from the 2021 allocation, particularly through MDBs. 4. Initiating a multilateral sovereign debt review process under UN auspices to facilitate debt relief and debt cancellation. We find the elements paper to be weak on the issue of debt. 5. Addressing the adverse impacts of credit rating agencies on developing countries through an intergovernmental process under the auspices of the United Nations. 6. Initiating an intergovernmental process on international development cooperation to address issues of governance, norms and rule creation, and monitoring. 7. Establishing mechanisms for project preparation support for developing countries, such as a pooled technical assistance platform mentioned in the elements paper. 8. Reforming the trade regime to enhance export-led growth through expanded special and differential treatment for all developing countries, reviving the WTO's development agenda, avoiding new climate protectionism, and reforming dispute settlement provisions in trade and investment agreements. 9. Reforming the technology and intellectual property regime to ensure preferential access on affordable terms for developing countries to the advanced technologies essential for achieving the SDGs and climate goals. And lastly, 10. Ensuring a balanced approach to public and private sources of finance and a balanced approach between domestic and international sources. I thank you.